In March 1988, East and West Berlin signed a land exchange agreement. It includes the Lenné Triangle, a 4-hectare site on Potsdamer Platz. Although it lies on the west side of the wall, it belongs to East Berlin. The agreement turns the wasteland into a tourist attraction. 5 weeks before it is handed over to the West, left-wing activists seeking to preserve nature on the site occupy it to protest against Senate plans to build a motorway here. The East Berlin authorities let them be. West Berlin authorities can do nothing but watch. Stefan Noe is spokesman and unofficial mayor of the camp. We made a mockery of the Senate. Imagine, 200 people in the middle of the city who don't care two hoots what any official dog's body has to say. They couldn't take that lying down. The Lenné Triangle still belongs to East Berlin, but its officials aren't interested in clearing the camp. In an effort to flex its muscles, the West Berlin Senate fences off the site. It wants to show what's in store for the squatters who are considered criminals. Squatters clash with the police regularly. One side throws paving stones, the other uses tear gas grenades and water cannons. The West Berlin police did hear the usual arguments, so to speak. No one would just sit back and let themselves be attacked with tear gas. It was, broadly speaking, a breach of the peace. Some of the builders nearby also found their materials disappearing because we had to get the wood for the huts from somewhere. The 1st of June is a big day for the police. As of this morning, the Triangle officially belongs to West Berlin. Hundreds of officers move in to clear the camp. To the surprise of the police and waiting journalists, nearly 200 squatters flee east over the wall. Vans waiting in the death strip load them up and drive off. The refugees are then treated to breakfast in East Berlin and later allowed to travel back home to West Berlin on the U-Bahn. That must have been the only time ever there was a mass exodus in that direction. It became a kind of performance. The best was when they started loading dogs and bikes onto the vans and driving them out of the death strip. That was a bizarre feeling, which was good. Stefan Noe decides not to climb over the wall and escapes capture by the police.